Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today we'll present a comprehensive review of GPT-5 and share our insights into what may be, at least so far, the most significant technological breakthrough of our generation. We'll explore GPT-5, OpenAI's latest frontier model that was officially released on August 7th, 2025. This isn't just another incremental update. This is the model that Sam Altman describes as giving you instant access to a PhD-level expert on any subject. To understand the magnitude of this moment, let's put it in perspective. We're living through an AI renaissance that makes the internet revolution of the past 2 decades look minuscule in comparison. Just 3 years ago, ChatGPT launched with GPT 3.5, an AI system with 4,096 tokens, or approximately 3,200 words of context, which amounts to essentially just a few pages of text. Today, we're discussing a model that can process and reason through millions of tokens, equivalent to multiple full-length novels, while demonstrating reasoning capabilities that rival human experts. The journey from GPT-1's 117 million parameters in 2018 to today's GPT-5 to 30 trillion parameters represents more than just scaling. It represents the emergence of genuine artificial intelligence that can think, reason, and collaborate at a level we've never seen before. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's science fact, and it's available to everyone starting today. We've got approximate 18 points to cover, so let's get started. The first, of course, is GPT-5's revolutionary features and breakthroughs. GPT-5 represents a quantum leap in AI capabilities, and the numbers tell an extraordinary story. According to OpenAI's official benchmarks, GPT-5 achieves 94.6% accuracy on the AIME 2025 mathematics competition without tools, a test that challenges the brightest high school mathematicians. In software coding, GPT-5 scores 74.9% on SWE Bench Verified, up from GPT-4's 30.7%, and a remarkable 88% on Aider polyglot coding tasks. But these aren't just incremental improvements. They represent fundamental breakthroughs in how AI processes information. GPT-5 introduces what OpenAI calls unified reasoning, seamlessly blending traditional fast inference with deep, chain-of-thought reasoning when needed. The model automatically determines when to think deeply and when to respond quickly, creating an experience that feels genuinely intelligent rather than simply responsive. The model's multimodal capabilities have also reached new heights. GPT-5 achieves 84.2% on MMU, which stands for Massive Multidiscipline Multimodal Understanding, demonstrating sophisticated visual reasoning that can interpret charts, analyze diagrams, and understand complex visual information with remarkable accuracy. This isn't just about recognizing objects and images, it's about true visual understanding. Perhaps most impressively, GPT-5 demonstrates dramatic improvements in factual accuracy and reduced hallucination. OpenAI reports that GPT-5's responses are approximately 45% less likely to contain factual errors than GPT-4o, and when using reasoning mode, this jumps to 80% fewer errors than OpenAI's previous reasoning model, O3. This represents a fundamental shift toward trustworthy AI that businesses and individuals can rely on for critical decisions. The model also introduces safe completions, with means rather than refusing to answer potentially sensitive questions. GPT-5 provides thoughtful, high-level responses within safety constraints. This approach acknowledges that information itself isn't harmful. It's how information is used that matters. Next, we'll compare GPT-5 to previous OpenAI models to date. To truly appreciate GPT-5's capabilities, we need to understand the trajectory of OpenAI's model development. GPT-4, released in March 2023, was groundbreaking with its multimodal capabilities and improved reasoning. GPT-4 Turbo extended context windows and improved efficiency. GPT-4o focused on speed and multimodal integration. But GPT-5 represents something qualitatively different. Where GPT-4o might struggle with complex, multi-step reasoning tasks, GPT-5 excels with integrated reasoning capabilities. The model doesn't just follow instructions, it understands intent, anticipates needs, and provides proactive guidance. Sam Altman noted that after using GPT-5, going back to GPT-4 feels quite miserable, like reverting to a lower resolution display after experiencing an iPhone's Retina display. The performance improvements are staggering across domains. For example, in mathematics, GPT-5 represents a 4x improvement over GPT-4o on AIME problems. In coding, the jump from 30.7% to 74.9% on SWE Bench Verified represents more than a doubling of capability. It's the difference between a helpful coding assistant and a true programming collaborator. In health-related queries, GPT-5 scores 46.2% on HealthBench Hard, making it OpenAI's most capable medical reasoning model. This positions GPT-5 as a genuine thought partner for healthcare professionals rather than just an information retrieval system. The efficiency gains are equally impressive. GPT-5 achieves superior performance while using 50 to 80% fewer output tokens than OpenAI's O3 reasoning model, making it both more capable and more cost-effective for real-world applications. In a following video, we'll delve more deeply into the benchmarks and compare GPT-5 to its rivals Claude Opus 4.1 from Anthropic, Grok 4.0 from X.AI, and Gemini 2.5 from Google. The third point we want to discuss is GPT-5's revolutionary reasoning capabilities. GPT-5's reasoning represents a fundamental breakthrough in AI architecture. Unlike previous models that either responded quickly or used explicit chain-of-thought reasoning, GPT-5 seamlessly integrates both approaches through what OpenAI calls a unified system. The model includes a real-time router that analyzes each query's complexity, tool requirements, and context to determine the appropriate level of reasoning. For simple questions, it responds with lightning speed. For complex problems requiring deep analysis, it automatically engages sophisticated reasoning processes without user intervention. This reasoning system offers 4 levels of effort: minimal, low, medium, and high. The minimal setting provides near-instantaneous responses for straightforward queries. The high setting can tackle graduate-level problems in mathematics, science, and engineering with remarkable sophistication. What makes GPT-5's reasoning truly revolutionary is its efficiency. While OpenAI's O3 model required extensive reasoning tokens for complex problems, GPT-5 achieves comparable or superior results with dramatically fewer computational resources. This efficiency breakthrough makes advanced reasoning accessible for real-world applications rather than just research demonstrations. One important note is that GPT-5's reasoning capabilities extend beyond academic problems to practical applications. GPT-5 can plan complex software projects, analyze intricate business scenarios, debug large code bases, and provide strategic recommendations with a level of sophistication that approaches human expert consultation. This capability gives GPT-5 to assume very powerful agentic roles in all kinds of scenarios, something that is worrying to folks who are measuring potential job displacements that will be caused by agentic AI. Number 4 on our list is the context window and output capabilities. GPT-5's context handling represents another significant advancement in AI capabilities. The model supports a maximum input of 272,000 tokens with up to 128,000 tokens of reasoning and output, creating a total context length of 400,000 tokens. To put this in perspective, that's equivalent to roughly 300,000 words. This is longer than most novels. This massive context window enables entirely new use cases. You can feed GPT-5 an entire code base, comprehensive research papers, or extensive legal documents and receive coherent analysis that considers the full context. The model doesn't just process information in chunks. It maintains understanding across the entire context. For document output, GPT-5 can generate up to 128,000 tokens in a single response, or approximately 90,000 to 100,000 words. This means the system can produce full-length reports, comprehensive analyses, or even short books in a single generation, while maintaining coherence and quality throughout. The context handling improvements show dramatically in benchmark performance, as we mentioned earlier. In the next video, we'll go over these benchmarks in detail and compare them to other leading models. On OpenAI's multi-round co-reference resolution task, which tests long context information retrieval, GPT-5 outperforms both their O3 and GPT 4.1 models, with performance advantages that grow substantially at longer input lengths. In practical terms, this means GPT-5 can handle enterprise-scale documents, analyze comprehensive datasets, and maintain context across extended conversations without losing track of important details. It's the difference between having a conversation with someone who takes notes and someone who genuinely remembers and understands everything you've discussed. The fifth point is parameter size and model architecture. While OpenAI hasn't officially disclosed GPT-5's parameter count, industry analysis and leaked information provide insights into the model's architecture. Conservative estimates place GPT-5 between 5 to 50 trillion parameters, representing a significant increase from GPT-4's estimated 1.7 trillion parameters. Yes, you heard it right, 50 trillion parameters. Higher parameter counts in AI models like GPT-5 offer substantial benefits because they expand the model's knowledge capacity, enabling it to store vastly more information about the world and recognize increasingly subtle patterns and relationships between concepts. More parameters function like additional memory slots that allow the model to maintain broader knowledge bases, demonstrate enhanced creativity and aesthetic judgment, achieve better factual accuracy across diverse domains, and perform more sophisticated reasoning about complex topics. However, as Sam Altman noted, the era of parameter scaling is over, indicating that while GPT-5's estimated 5 to 50 trillion parameters, compared to GPT-4's approximately 1.7 trillion, do provide significant improvements in capability and reliability, OpenAI has discovered that architectural innovations, inference time compute optimization, and advanced training techniques often matter more than raw parameter count. OpenAI has found that better architectures like mixture of experts architecture can achieve superior performance with fewer active parameters, and that giving models more thinking time during inference is often more valuable than simply making them larger. Therefore, GPT-5 represents an optimal balance where the substantial parameter increase provides the foundational raw intelligence and knowledge capacity. But it's the sophisticated way those parameters are organized, trained, and utilized through advanced reasoning systems that truly determines the model's remarkable real-world capabilities, while managing the exponential costs that come with larger models. GPT-5 includes different models. A base model, fast and efficient. A thinking model, slower but smarter. A mini model, lightweight fallback version. An analogy of use of the concept is to think of different models as different brains or specialists. A generalist brain that answers everyday questions quickly, base model. A deep-thinking philosopher that tackles hard reasoning, thinking model. A junior assistant who fills in when the experts are busy, mini model. And the smart router is the manager who decides which brain to consult. Sam Altman noted that improvements that come from architectural innovations and training techniques and inference time compute optimization is going to have more impact in future models. The training infrastructure for GPT-5 is unprecedented. The model was trained on Microsoft Azure AI supercomputers using tens of thousands of GPUs in what OpenAI calls Project Stargate. This massive computational investment represents one of the largest AI training runs in history, enabling qualitative rather than just quantitative improvements. Next up is number 6, advanced multimodal capabilities. GPT-5 represents a significant leap forward in multimodal AI, seamlessly processing text, images, and preparing for future modalities like video and audio. The model's visual reasoning capabilities have reached new heights, with sophisticated understanding that goes far beyond simple image recognition. Current GPT-5 supports high-quality image input processing with remarkable understanding of visual content. The model can analyze complex diagrams, interpret charts and graphs, understand spatial relationships, and even provide detailed analysis of artistic and creative works. This visual understanding integrates seamlessly with text processing, allowing for rich, multimodal conversations. OpenAI has hinted at expanded multimodal capabilities coming soon. The company has demonstrated video understanding and generation capabilities, and full video integration is expected in the near future. We may soon see better quality video than their existing Sora video model, and perhaps even surpassing Google's VO3. Moreover, real-time audio streaming is already being tested by OpenAI, and bidirectional voice interaction is on the horizon. The multimodal integration isn't just about supporting different input types. It's about understanding relationships between modalities. GPT-5 can describe what it sees in images, generate text that references visual content, and maintain coherent understanding across mixed media conversations. This multimodal sophistication opens new possibilities for education, design, content creation, and accessibility. The model can serve as a visual assistant for those with visual impairments, a design collaborator for creative professionals, and an educational tutor that can work with any type of content. Number 7 is Mixture of Experts Architecture, or MOE, as it's abbreviated, and specialized features. While OpenAI has not provided detailed architectural specifications, GPT-5 almost certainly implements a sophisticated mixture of experts architecture, allowing it to activate only relevant parameters for specific tasks, improving both efficiency and capability. This approach allows the model to maintain specialized knowledge domains while efficiently routing queries to the most relevant expert networks. The expert features likely include specialized capabilities for different domains: mathematical reasoning, code generation and debugging, scientific analysis, creative writing, logical reasoning, and multimodal understanding. Each expert network is optimized for its specific domain while sharing core language understanding capabilities. This architecture enables GPT-5's remarkable versatility. The model can switch seamlessly between helping with advanced calculus, debugging complex software, analyzing scientific papers, and creative writing, maintaining high performance across all domains. The routing system that decides which experts to activate is continuously trained on real user interactions, improving over time. This means GPT-5 becomes more efficient and effective as it's used, learning to better match expert capabilities with user needs. The expert's architecture contributes to GPT-5's efficiency advantages. Rather than activating the entire massive model for every query, only relevant expert networks are engaged, reducing computational costs while maintaining high performance. The next point, number 8, is accuracy, truthfulness, and hallucination reduction. One of GPT-5's most important advances is in factual accuracy and reduced hallucination. OpenAI has implemented sophisticated training techniques to make GPT-5 significantly more reliable than previous models. The statistics are impressive. GPT-5 makes approximately 45% fewer factual errors than GPT-4o in standard operation, and with reasoning enabled, this jumps to 80% fewer errors than OpenAI's O3 model. These improvements come from enhanced training data, improved alignment techniques, and better uncertainty quantification. GPT-5 has been trained to recognize when it doesn't know something, to avoid speculation, and to explain its limitations clearly. Rather than generating plausible-sounding but incorrect information, the model is more likely to acknowledge uncertainty and provide appropriately hedged responses. The model's improved truthfulness extends to technical domains. In coding, GPT-5 provides more accurate code with fewer bugs. In scientific reasoning, it's less likely to make confident claims about uncertain areas. In factual queries, it's better at distinguishing between well-established facts and areas of ongoing debate or uncertainty. This reliability improvement is crucial for enterprise adoption and real-world applications where accuracy matters. Organizations particularly will benefit from these achievements in accuracy, truthfulness, and hallucination reduction, as they can have greater confidence in GPT-5's outputs for critical business processes, research, and decision-making. We still have 10 more important things left to cover about GPT-5, so stay with us. Number 9 on the list is its enhanced research capabilities. GPT-5's research capabilities represent a quantum leap over previous models, combining massive context understanding, sophisticated reasoning, and improved factual accuracy to create a powerful research partner. The model can ingest comprehensive research papers, books, and datasets in their entirety, maintaining understanding across the full context. This enables deep, nuanced analysis that considers relationships between different sections, identifies patterns across large bodies of text, and synthesizes insights from multiple sources. GPT-5's reasoning capabilities allow it to form hypotheses, identify gaps in reasoning, suggest additional research directions, and provide critical analysis of methodologies and conclusions. It can help researchers identify relevant literature, summarize key findings, and highlight areas where further investigation might be valuable. The model's improved accuracy makes it more reliable for fact-checking and verification. It can cross-reference claims across multiple sources, identify potential inconsistencies, and provide more nuanced assessments of evidence quality. For academic and professional research, GPT-5 can serve as a sophisticated research assistant that doesn't just find information, but helps analyze, synthesize, and critically evaluate it. This capability is already transforming how researchers approach literature reviews, data analysis, and hypothesis generation. Number 10. Agentic Capabilities and Autonomous Task Execution. GPT-5 introduces sophisticated agentic capabilities that move beyond simple question answering to autonomous task execution and complex problem solving. These capabilities represent a fundamental shift toward AI that can take initiative and complete multi-step objectives. The model excels at tool integration and long-context reliability. It can chain together dozens of tool calls, both sequentially and in parallel, without losing track of its objectives. This makes GPT-5 capable of executing complex, real-world tasks end-to-end with minimal human oversight. Examples of GPT-5's agentic capabilities include autonomous code development. GPT-5 can take high-level project descriptions and create complete, functional applications from scratch, handling everything from architecture design to implementation and testing. Complex research projects. The model can conduct comprehensive research by accessing multiple sources, synthesizing information, and producing detailed analytical reports with minimal guidance. A business process automation. GPT-5 can handle intricate business workflows, making decisions, coordinating across different systems, and adapting to changing requirements. Creative project management. From concept to completion, GPT-5 can manage creative projects, coordinating different aspects, and making iterative improvements based on feedback. The model's agentic capabilities are enhanced by its improved instruction following and context understanding. It can maintain focus on long-term objectives while handling immediate tasks, adapt to changing requirements, and provide proactive updates on progress and challenges. These capabilities are already being deployed in enterprise settings, where GPT-5 serves as an autonomous assistant for knowledge workers, handling routine tasks, and freeing humans to focus on higher-level strategic work. Number 11 is GPT-5's mathematical and scientific reasoning breakthroughs. GPT-5's mathematical capabilities represent perhaps its most impressive advancement, achieving near-human performance on some of the most challenging mathematical reasoning tasks. The model's 94.6% accuracy on AIME 2025 problems places it in the top tier of mathematical reasoning systems. These problems require sophisticated understanding of advanced mathematical concepts, creative problem-solving approaches, and the ability to work through multi-step solutions methodically. In scientific reasoning, GPT-5 scores 88.4% on GPQA, graduate-level physics, chemistry, and biology questions, demonstrating PhD-level understanding across multiple scientific domains. This performance indicates genuine scientific reasoning capability rather than just pattern matching from training data. The mathematical improvements come from several factors. These factors are enhanced logical reasoning. GPT-5 can maintain logical consistency across long chains of mathematical reasoning, avoiding the errors that plagued earlier models. Symbolic manipulation. The model demonstrates improved ability to work with mathematical symbols, equations, and formal notation systems. Problem decomposition. GPT-5 excels at breaking complex problems into manageable subproblems and systematically working toward solutions. Verification and checking. The model can verify its own work, catching errors and inconsistencies that might have slipped through in earlier iterations. These mathematical capabilities extend beyond academic problems to real-world applications in engineering, finance, physics, and other quantitative domains where precise mathematical reasoning is essential. Number 12. Additional features and innovations in GPT-5. Beyond its core capabilities, GPT-5 introduces several innovative features that enhance user experience and expand potential applications. These are personality customization. Users can now select and customize GPT-5's personality, choosing communication styles that match their preferences and needs. This isn't just about tone. It's about fundamentally different approaches to interaction that can be optimized for different use cases. Advanced instruction following. GPT-5 demonstrates significantly improved ability to follow complex, multi-part instructions while maintaining context and intent throughout extended interactions. Enhanced collaboration features. The model is designed to feel more like collaborating with a colleague than directing an AI system. It asks clarifying questions, provides proactive suggestions, and adapts its communication style to match the user's expertise level. Improved safety and alignment. GPT-5 incorporates advanced safety training that makes it more aligned with human values while remaining helpful and capable. The safe completions approach provides more nuanced responses to sensitive topics. Developer-focused features. For developers, GPT-5 introduces free-form function calling, verbosity control parameters, and improved tool integration capabilities that make it easier to build sophisticated AI-powered applications. Real-time adaptation. The model's routing system continuously learns from user interactions, becoming more effective at matching capabilities with needs over time. Number 13. GPT-5's impact on individuals and society. This is one of the most important topics in this emerging world of AI. GPT-5's release marks a turning point in the democratization of expertise. For the first time, individuals have access to AI capabilities that genuinely approach human expert-level performance across multiple domains. For individual users, GPT-5 serves as a personal advisor, tutor, research assistant, and creative collaborator. Students can receive personalized tutoring in any subject. Professionals can get expert consultation on complex problems. Creative individuals have a sophisticated collaborator for writing, design, and ideation. For education, GPT-5 transforms educational possibilities, providing personalized instruction that adapts to individual learning styles and paces. It can explain complex concepts, provide practice problems, and offer different perspectives on difficult topics. For healthcare, while not a replacement for medical professionals, GPT-5's improved accuracy and medical reasoning capabilities make it a valuable tool for health education, symptom research, and understanding medical information. For accessibility, GPT-5's multimodal capabilities and improved interface design make technology more accessible to individuals with disabilities, providing sophisticated assistance for navigation, content creation, and communication. And lastly, social implications. The widespread availability of expert-level AI assistants may reduce educational and economic barriers, providing opportunities for individuals regardless of geographic location or economic background to access high-quality guidance and support. This is a double-edged sword. On one hand, these powerful capabilities may lead to job losses, while on the other side, we may see an unimaginable rise in productivity and cost savings for organizations, governments, and individuals. Number 14 has to do with business and enterprise transformation. GPT-5 is poised to fundamentally transform how businesses operate, offering capabilities that can enhance productivity, improve decision-making, and enable new business models. Some examples are knowledge work revolution. GPT-5 can handle many routine knowledge work tasks autonomously, from drafting reports and analyzing data to conducting research and managing projects. This allows human workers to focus on strategic thinking, relationship building, and creative problem-solving. Customer service enhancement. With its improved accuracy and reasoning capabilities, GPT-5 can provide sophisticated customer support that goes beyond scripted responses to genuine problem-solving and consultation. Content creation and marketing. The model's creative capabilities and brand understanding make it a powerful tool for content creation, marketing strategy, and brand communication across multiple channels and formats. Software development. GPT-5's coding capabilities enable rapid prototyping, automated testing, and even full application development with minimal human oversight. This could dramatically accelerate software development cycles. Financial analysis and strategy. The model's mathematical reasoning and analytical capabilities make it valuable for financial modeling, risk assessment, and strategic planning. Enterprise integration. Through APIs and custom implementations, GPT-5 can integrate with existing business systems, providing AI enhancement to traditional business processes. Cost reduction and efficiency. By automating routine tasks and providing expert-level assistance, GPT-5 can significantly reduce operational costs while improving output quality. Number 15 on our list is GPT-5's impact on employment and the future of work. GPT-5's capabilities raise important questions about the future of work and employment. While the model can automate many tasks previously requiring human expertise, its agentic agent capabilities also creates new opportunities and changes the nature of human work. Let's look at some of the areas that are impacted. Job evolution rather than replacement. Some experts view that rather than simply replacing human workers, GPT-5 is more likely to augment human capabilities and change job requirements. Workers who learn to collaborate effectively with AI will become more productive and valuable. However, there are some experts who are of the view that overall, agentic AI in general will allow corporations and business owners to do more work with less people. What will be the final impact this on employment? It's too early to tell. New skill requirements. The rise of AI assistants like GPT-5 emphasizes the importance of uniquely human skills, emotional intelligence, creative thinking, strategic planning, relationship building, and ethical reasoning. Productivity multipliers. For many professionals, GPT-5 serves as a productivity multiplier, enabling individuals to accomplish much more than previously possible. This could lead to higher value creation and potentially higher compensation for those who adapt effectively. Entrepreneurship and innovation. GPT-5's capabilities lower barriers to entrepreneurship by providing access to expertise that was previously expensive or difficult to obtain. Small teams can now tackle projects that would have required large organizations. Education and reskilling. The rapid advancement of AI capabilities makes continuous learning and adaptation essential. Workers will need to focus on developing skills that complement rather than compete with AI capabilities. Economic transition. While some job categories may be reduced, new roles are emerging in AI management, human-AI collaboration, and areas that require uniquely human judgment and creativity. Number 16. Ethical considerations and safety measures. This topic is another popular topic in the circles of AI professionals and top-levels corporate executives. This is a challenging area, especially considering the multidimensional nature of the human race. However, to whatever extent it could, OpenAI has implemented extensive safety measures in GPT-5's development and deployment, reflecting lessons learned from previous models and ongoing research in AI safety. Some examples of these steps and measures are safety training and alignment. GPT-5 incorporates advanced safety training techniques that go beyond traditional supervised fine-tuning to include sophisticated alignment methods that better align the model with human values and preferences. Extensive testing. Before release, GPT-5 underwent over 5,000 hours of safety testing, including red teaming exercises where experts attempted to find vulnerabilities and misuse possibilities. Safe completions. Rather than refusing to engage with sensitive topics, GPT-5 uses safe completions to provide helpful information within appropriate safety constraints. This approach recognizes that information access itself isn't harmful when provided responsibly. Capability assessments. OpenAI treats GPT-5 as a high-capability model in certain domains, particularly biological and chemical areas, implementing additional safeguards for potentially sensitive applications. Ongoing monitoring. GPT-5's deployment includes continuous monitoring systems that track usage patterns and identify potential misuse or unexpected behaviors. Transparency and accountability. OpenAI has published detailed system cards and evaluation results, providing transparency about GPT-5's capabilities and limitations. Democratic access. By making GPT-5 available to free users with usage limits, OpenAI is ensuring that advanced AI capabilities aren't restricted to those who can afford premium services. Number 17. Technical infrastructure and global implications. The infrastructure required to develop and deploy GPT-5 represents a massive technological achievement that has implications far beyond AI development. Let's go over these record-breaking achievements. Project Stargate. OpenAI's Project Stargate supercomputing infrastructure, developed in partnership with Microsoft, represents one of the largest AI training systems ever built. This infrastructure involved tens of thousands of GPUs and unprecedented computational coordination. Global computational resources. The development of GPT-5 has accelerated the development of AI infrastructure worldwide, contributing to advances in cloud computing, networking, and distributed systems management. Energy and sustainability. The massive computational requirements for training and running GPT-5 have driven innovations in energy-efficient computing and renewable energy integration for data centers. These innovations will lead to larger and more efficient data centers in the future, helping the development and utilization of more powerful AI models. Geopolitical implications. It is well known that the concentration of advanced AI capabilities in a few organizations and countries has significant implications for global technological leadership and economic competitiveness. GPT-5 will certainly further fuel the already hot race for AI supremacy among corporations and nations. The stakes are very high and billions of dollars are being poured into developing artificial general intelligence and artificial superintelligence capabilities. Whether humanity ends up in a dystopian world or achieves utopia depends on the leaders of nations and corporations. Democratization versus concentration. While GPT-5 makes advanced AI capabilities widely accessible through APIs and interfaces, the underlying technology remains concentrated among a few large organizations with the resources to develop such systems. Some remarkable achievements have surfaced from the open-source community in China to achieve similar capabilities of GPT-5, but at a far lesser cost. For example, DeepSeek, Manus AI from Monica, Qwen3 from Alibaba, and Kimi K2 from Moonshot AI are extremely powerful and viable open-source alternatives to GPT-5. International cooperation. The development of AI safety standards and governance frameworks becomes increasingly important as models like GPT-5 become more powerful and widely deployed. And last but not least, number 18 is the future developments and the road ahead for GPT-5. GPT-5 represents a significant milestone, but it's also a stepping stone toward even more advanced AI systems. Understanding the trajectory of development helps us prepare for what's coming next. So let's visit what we can expect in the future from OpenAI. Expanded modalities. Future versions will likely integrate video, audio, and potentially other modalities more seamlessly, moving toward AI systems that can understand and generate any type of digital content. Improved efficiency. Ongoing research focuses on making advanced AI capabilities more efficient and accessible, reducing computational requirements while maintaining or improving performance. Specialized applications. We're likely to see specialized versions of GPT-5 optimized for specific domains like scientific research, creative applications, or enterprise workflows. Integration and ubiquity. AI capabilities like those in GPT-5 will likely become integrated into most software applications and digital services, making AI assistance ubiquitous rather than a separate tool. Autonomous systems. Future developments will likely enhance the agentic capabilities demonstrated in GPT-5, creating AI systems that can operate more independently and handle increasingly complex, long-term objectives. So you may be wondering, what about this thing called artificial general intelligence, this holy grail that everyone seems to be talking about? Where does GPT-5 fit into this conversation? Well, Sam Altman has hinted on several occasions on OpenAI's desire and ability to win the AGI race. On their road toward AGI, Sam Altman has noted that while GPT-5 shows signs of broad intelligence, it still lacks the ability to learn and improve autonomously, a key component of artificial general intelligence, or AGI. But first, we have some basic assumptions and define what we mean by AGI, and when will AGI show its true power. Demis Hassabis, the founder of DeepMind, defines artificial general intelligence broadly as a general-purpose AI system that exhibits all the cognitive capabilities that the average human has. By average human, he means human-like intelligence such as the ability to self-teach and perform tasks that AI is not necessarily trained or developed for. So that would be a huge milestone indeed, as humans for the first time will have a non-biological and competing intelligence on our planet, something totally alien to contend with. Other scientists and experts argue that the capabilities have to be beyond an average human and more at an expert level. Some scientists argue that artificial general intelligence, AGI, is fundamentally impossible. Their reasoning centers on the inherent contradiction in creating a system that is both truly general and perfectly reliable. True generality implies the capacity for subjective preference and error. For instance, an AGI playing chess might choose to play poker instead. This subjectivity is an essential function of cognition. Crucially, narrow AI and AGI represent opposing functionalities. Narrow AI excels at producing highly precise, predictable outputs within strict limits, minimizing errors by design. AGI, however, requires the potential for open-ended, unpredictable thought and action. This creates a core dilemma. To be truly general, an AGI cannot be constrained from potentially having any thought or making any decision based on its programming. If its construction inherently prevents certain thoughts, it fails by definition. This dilemma manifests clearly in AI development. Consider a chess program. Improving it involves reducing the likelihood of losing moves, thereby narrowing its range of possible actions. The more perfect the AI becomes, for example, eliminating errors like generating obscenities, the fewer potential outcomes it has. This relentless narrowing of possibilities is the antithesis of the open-endedness required for AGI. Nevertheless, for our purposes, we'll assume that AI models will gradually move towards a restrained general-type hybrid AGI architecture. Future developments will likely focus on self-improving capabilities. AI experts believe that the main obstacles to reach even a semi-AGI level is the architecture itself. Presumably, transformer architectures have focused on scaling of parameters and compute and have been able to allow models to memorize the entire knowledge base in our civilization. You can also say that conceptually, the AI is mimicking the human brain. And this is in stark contrast with any human on the planet because the AI somehow knows everything. It has memorized the entire internet and all other corpus, and that's just impossible for any human. The human brain is a gigantic network of approximately 86 billion interconnected neurons, and everything we know and understand is stored on connections called the synapse. Theoretically, there is a limit to how much information could be stored on these connections. The bigger the network, the more information, heuristics, and patterns could be stored on them. On the other hand, the largest or the biggest AI model today, GPT-5, has around 5 trillion parameters, and parameters are digital equivalent of synapses in the brain. A normal human brain has approximately 100 trillion connections, and that is not taking into account that synapses are analog and probably hold more information than a 32-bit floating point parameter. Now, the amazing part is that a human can't possibly remember just 100 books, let alone the entire internet. One leading AI pioneer, Yann LeCun, says that in the transformer architecture, maybe we are wasting too many parameters in the neural network on the exact words and do not have enough space left to store patterns. Transformer-based LLMs predict the next word by breaking down input words into numbers, processing them through transformer layers, and using attention to understand context. He says that connections based on exact words, which is essentially what a generative pre-trained transformer does, that is, it predicts the next word or token, and connections based on an exact word is taken away from a higher-level abstraction opportunity. It's like the difference between the student who memorizes all the answers and the one who doesn't remember the exact words but understands the subject. Memorizing words doesn't generalize enough, and maybe that's why we don't have AGI yet. A transformer has no intelligence, no understanding, no ontology, and no access to symbolic representation. It is simply looking for things next to things, signal tokens next to signal tokens, on down the line. Yet it's of great value because it has fantastic probabilistic encoding. So OpenAI fully understands, as Sam Altman indicated, that the solution involving the LLM's approach towards a higher level of AI is not scaling and compute alone, It is not to add more connection weights, or to increase the context window size, or increase the size of the learning data corpus. The idea of a powerful AGI might be realized by OpenAI if it comes up with further innovations in training, inference, multimodal, mixture of experts, unified reasoning seamlessly blending traditional fast inference with deep, chain-of-thought reasoning when needed and more in this direction. OpenAI is not the only company in this race to AGI. There are other competing architectures that can provide the jumping-off points for AGI evolution. For example, there is RGMs, or renormalizing generative models, from Carl Friston and colleagues of Versus.ai. Then there is HGEPA, or hierarchical joint embedding predictive architecture, from Jan LeCun and colleagues at Meta. We mentioned this earlier as predicting patterns, a higher-level abstraction of the content as opposed to predicting the next token. The third very impressive architecture is called Cognitive Synergy by Ben Goertzel of SingularityNet. Ben is combining multiple AI methods, that is symbolic logic, neural networks, and evolutionary algorithms, rather than relying on a single approach. Cognitive synergy is the neurosymbolic approach. It is a bio-inspired architecture that aims to replicate aspects of human cognition and consciousness. Neurosymbolic AI combines neural networks with symbolic reasoning systems. Neural networks handle pattern recognition and learning from data. Symbolic systems manage logical reasoning and explicit knowledge representation. The four main features of neurosymbolic AI are representation, learning, reasoning, and decision-making. This hybrid approach aims to overcome limitations of pure neural or pure symbolic systems by leveraging knowledge graphs and enabling both data-driven learning and formal reasoning capabilities. And then, of course, we have Google working on AGI. Like OpenAI, Google understands that the solution in the LLM's approach is not to add more connection weights, or to increase the context window size, or increase the size of the learning data corpus and compute. So their approach is to create a connection between the signal processing capability that offered by transformers and an ontological knowledge-rich representation. Google's secret weapon is their existing knowledge graph, which is the largest and most carefully developed ontology in the world. When Google can connect their knowledge graph to their transformer-based generative AI systems, that is to create a connection between the signal processing capability that offered by transformers and an ontological knowledge-rich representation, they'll occupy a unique niche in the AI world and perhaps create the first real AGI. Finally, living in the age of artificial intelligence is going to require massive changes in almost everything we do. As we conclude our exploration of GPT-5, it's clear that we're witnessing a pivotal moment in human history. This isn't just about the release of a new AI system. It's about the emergence of artificial intelligence that genuinely approaches human-level capability across a broad range of cognitive tasks. GPT-5's 94.6% accuracy on advanced mathematics problems, 74.9% success rate on real-world coding challenges, and dramatic improvements in reasoning, accuracy, and multimodal understanding represent more than incremental progress. They represent the crossing of a threshold where AI becomes a genuine PhD-level intellectual partner, rather than just a sophisticated tool. The implications ripple through every aspect of human activity. Students now have access to personalized tutoring that adapts to their individual learning styles. Professionals can collaborate with AI assistants that provide expert-level consultation across multiple domains. Entrepreneurs can build complex applications with AI partners that understand both technical requirements and user needs. But perhaps most importantly, GPT-5 represents the democratization of expertise. For the first time in human history, advanced knowledge and sophisticated reasoning capabilities are available to anyone with internet access. This has profound implications for reducing inequality, accelerating innovation, and empowering individuals to tackle challenges that were previously beyond their reach. The safety measures and careful deployment of GPT-5 also demonstrate that the AI community is taking seriously the responsibility that comes with such powerful capabilities. The extensive testing, safety training, and ongoing monitoring reflect a commitment to beneficial AI development. As we move forward, the question isn't whether AI will transform our world. It already has. The question is how we'll adapt to live and work alongside artificial intelligence that rivals human capability. The early indications from GPT-5 suggest that this partnership between human creativity and AI capability will be profoundly positive, opening possibilities we're only beginning to imagine. Sam Altman's observation that going back to previous AI models after using GPT-5 feels like reverting to a lower resolution display captures something essential about this moment. We've crossed into a new era of human-AI collaboration, and there's no going back. The age of artificial intelligence as a genuine partner in human endeavor has begun. The future is here, it's intelligent, and it's ready to help us build a better world. AGI certainly is by far the biggest challenge for the humanity today. Well, there are existing practical challenges for humanity, like weapons of mass destruction in the hands of rogue leaders. But something like superintelligence in the hands of the wrong leaders is several-fold dangerous, especially if one adds on the risk of superintelligence breaking free from human control. Thanks for watching. We hope you found the video informative and engaging. Please stay tuned to our channel for the latest updates and insights from the world of blockchain and AI. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content.